Hey guys, I want to show you what I think is the most efficient way to level up both Alteration and Conjuration at the same time. You could easily get from, 20 to 140 minutes on both of them with this trick. There's a lot of videos out there on how to get them up, and like Conjuration, you can use Soul Trap on a dead body, which I think might get patched soon, so I wouldn't rely on that one. But you could cast like Bound Sword while you're fighting an enemy. And then Alteration, you keep casting Oak Flesh or Stone Flesh or whatever. And the best way to level them is obviously use the highest spell that you can use at your level. So like an Adept spell will give you more experience per use than a Novice spell. But yeah, so start with Novice until you get up to where you can use the next ones and so forth until Expert. Anyway. The way I think you should do it is, if you're going to be cheap, quote-unquote cheap, and level up this way anyway, you might as well do it the most efficiently. So I would go ahead and get your gear so that you can have two spells, or two schools of spells cost 0 to cast. And when you do that, then you could just spam an Alteration spell and a Conjuration spell at the same time over and over and over and over again until you're 100, and it's really easy. So first thing you need to do is obviously get 100% less to cast on both of those, whatever two schools you want to level, and then if it's a school that you need to be in combat for it to efficiently level, find an enemy that will keep you engaged and either not do a lot of damage or not be able to hit you, something like that. A lot of people use Slaughterfish. Dragons would be another good enemy to use, because you can just hide behind a pillar inside a building, or not a building, but like a little shack or something, and they can't hit you. There's always enemies where you can get out of their reach, and then they can't really do anything besides just run in place. So let's I'm gonna do Oak Flesh and Soul Trap on this Slaughterfish, and I'm just gonna hold them both down. Well, if I wasn't in the water, that'd be nice. And you just keep doing that. And as you see, I'm casting both these at the same time. They're both leveling extremely fast. I also have the Mage Stone on from the beginning of the game, where it levels up your magic spells faster. Oh, there's a troll on me. Well, anyway, you get the point. Yeah. I've already leveled, what, Conjuration 5 times, Alteration 3 times. Yeah, you just, I can even do this on this troll, just keep running around. It doesn't really matter. It's obviously easier on that Slaughterfish, but this troll had to go and ruin my video. Asshole. So yeah. And you don't even need, a lot of videos say, oh, Magica regen, and then put points into Magica. You don't really need to do either of those, because I mean, if you're trying to kind of like cheat and level up your stuff real easy, then you're gonna level up your enchanting to 100 also, and that's also extremely easy to do. You just go to the College of Winterhold. This is the way I do it. There might even be like an easy way to do it, but I'm not sure how you do it. But you just go to the College of Winterhold, and one of the wings is where the instructors are. So you want to go to where they're all going to be there at the same time, and that's when they're sleeping. So you wait till like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then go and talk to the 3 people that sell soul gems. Buy out all the soul gems you can. Personally, I used Lesser and Common, or Lesser and Petty, because they were cheap, and I didn't have a lot of gold. So I would just, I'd buy all of them from each of the 3, then I'd wait 2 days, and then I'd buy them all again from them, keep doing that until I had about 50 or 60, and then I just went and filled them all up on wolves and foxes and slaughterfish and mud crabs, that kind of stuff. Even trolls. It only took me about 45 minutes to fill them all up also. You can, if you have a lot of money, for some reason, you can go ahead and buy, you go ahead and buy like the ones that are full or the grants. It'll even help you get there faster. If you already have the ones that are full, you don't need to fill them up yourself. And then you just, I would make a bunch of iron daggers for smithing, like 50 of them. That doesn't cost you a lot of money either. And then enchant all of them. And you can easily get to 100 enchanting very, very fast. If you can't get to 100, you can only get to like 90. You can use alchemy to make yourself a conjuration potion that, an enchanting potion that boosts your enchanting by a certain percent. And that'll get you to 100. And, yeah, it's really easy. I mean, I don't even know how many times I've leveled up doing this, talking for a couple minutes, and I've already leveled like 16 times in Conjuration and 10 times in Alteration. So yeah, it's very good trick. And just make sure you keep casting the highest levels, the highest school of spells you can. So if you can cast Adept, go ahead, cast Adept. If you can cast Expert, cast Expert. Obviously, at Master, you're already at 100, so you don't need to be doing this. But yeah. So I hope this helps some of you, and good luck.